Around the association we go, a doubleheader of Game 5s last night in NBA postseason action that featured both of the one seeds. Out west, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder hosting the Dallas Mavericks. In the Eastern Conference, the Boston Celtics making quick work of the Cleveland Cavaliers. But we start in OKC. The Thunder in Game 5, tied in a series at 2 games apiece in this second round against Dallas, a 4.5-point favorite. Expected to take a 3-2 series lead, but it was the other side of things last night in Oklahoma City. The Mavs go on the road for a second consecutive time in OKC. Dallas wins outright as an underdog, 104-92. The Mavericks triumphant behind a 31-point triple-double from Luka Doncic, who said after the game, "I'm done complaining, I'm just hooping," and that's exactly what he did. Dallas takes a 3-2 series advantage over OKC. 1 win away from the Western Conference Finals. The Thunder 1 loss away from their season coming to a close.
Get a little help from your friends here. That's always a key, particularly on the road. You take a look at the Dallas Mavericks, had 5 guys score in double digits. Usually it's been P.J. Washington stepping up. He only had 10, but still chipped in at 2 of 7 from three-point range. But look at Jones Jr., 19 points in that game, 3 of 5 from three-point range, hitting early. But I always would like to say this. We've watched a lot of games that Luka Doncic has played basketball. And every single game, I come away impressed, like, man, I never saw him do that before. Just the passing, the ability to shoot from long range, to get to the rim. And it's always fun to see. We watch players like Allen Iverson in the past, ultra quick guards, De'Aaron Fox. Like, yeah, I understand why they score. They're just faster than everybody. Luka looks like he goes in slow motion, but is yet able to get by everybody and anybody that he wants. And also the anomaly, Ben, in this series is you come into the playoffs. What is it supposed to be for the Dallas Mavericks? Doncic dominates along with Kyrie. Hopefully we can get somebody else to step up. Look at Kyrie Irving, 12 points last night, multiple times this series alone in single digits. But yet we take a look at that series lead. It's 3-2 Dallas, not 3-2 Oklahoma City. This is a best of 3 that started last night with OKC being 33-8 on their home court and the number 1 overall seed. You're supposed to win that game. Dallas was just a better basketball team because their superstar shined the brightest. Now, we'll talk about Oklahoma City coming up and what they need to do better, but I was just so impressed by the defense of Dallas and the execution and the triple-double by Luka Doncic.
92 points only for the Thunder at home. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does. He scores 30. He stays under his points prop of 31.5, but he does score 30. Outside of SGA, not much happening offensively for OKC. Jalen Williams stays under, only finishing just above 10 points. Not an efficient night from Chet Holmgren either. We'll get to Luka Doncic in just a moment, but Dallas as a team, Donnie, booked as a dog now 4 times in this postseason. 3-1 straight up, thus 3-1 against the spread. 3 consecutive unders in this series as well. Last night's total closes at 212 and a hook. It was the smallest over-under we had seen so far in any of the 5 games of this conference semifinal set, and it stays under. OKC under in 7 of its 9 playoff games so far in this postseason run. And that, of course, was the story last night, not even getting to 200, 196 in combined points. Now, as we talk about Luka Doncic, a lot was made of Luka following Game 4, barking at refs, seemingly more focused on the officiating than his own offensive output. Just 6 of 20 from the floor. Not a good night offensively. Last night, 12 of 22. And what has been the key ingredient, Donnie, for Doncic's success and thus Dallas's? Luka from 3. 5 of 11 last night. 31 points, 11 dimes, 10 boards, an all-world performance out of one of the best in the association.
Yeah, and we get those insider reports, too, from Dallas saying this was the regular season, let's just say in January, February, he probably would be sitting out these games with the injuries that he does have. But in the playoffs, you can't afford your superstar players to sit out because you'll be going home sooner than later. But also the fact that we talk about those 92 points on their home court. Dallas not really known for a great defensive team, but certainly stepping up in some of the biggest moments. But let's talk about their offense, too. When you go on a road in a hostile environment, you do want to say to yourself, okay, we probably won't shoot as well as we usually do at home. 53% from the floor as a team, 40% from three-point range, which included 14 of 35.
Yeah.
So you were shooting with volume there. Shot 77% from the free throw line, even though they only got there 13 times. Just so impressive to watch this play out because I thought OKC had wrestled this series back after game number 4. Now that's not the case.
Yeah.
That showed me a lot for the Dallas Mavericks. And again, we're still not getting those Kyrie efforts. It's like, okay, Kyrie took the mantle tonight. 33 points, 27 points, 5 3-point shots made. So this is really impressive the way the Dallas Mavericks are winning, where it's not always going according to plan, but you know as well as I do. Give me your superstar in the biggest moment. Give me a high usage rate like Luka had yesterday. Back-to-back performances with triple doubles. One was ugly, one was pretty.
PJ Washington cooling down as well, just 2 of 7 from deep, snapping a 3-game streak for the Mavericks forward where he made at least 5 threes last night, only 10 points. So OKC entered last night, not just a 4.5-point favorite for what could be a decisive Game 5, but also a minus 150 series outright favorite. Now a completely different number as we will head to Dallas on Saturday night for game number 6 and the potential series clincher for the Mavs at home, the potential elimination game for OKC. Minus 420 in favor of Dallas to win this series outright. They will have 2 opportunities and booked as a 4.5-point favorite with a few days off before we head to Dallas on Saturday.
I'm not giving up just yet here on OKC.
No.
You saw with that graphic here, the way I would play it out, because you're always looking to get that plus money profit, right? You're supposed to win if you're Dallas in game number 5, game number 6. But let's take a look at game number 7. If you just took a little bit on OKC winning in 7 games, a little bit on Dallas winning in 7 games, that's really good because if you just get to the 7th game, Ben, you got all that plus money in your back pocket to deal with here. So that's the way I look at it. Even though you see the heavy odds to win it in 6, I understand that. But I do think we get to 7 games here, and you'll want a piece of both teams. You sit back, relax, and watch those dollars flow in.
I think that's a great handicap, DRS, because the Mavericks a 4.5-point favorite, but OKC is one on the road. Dallas is one on the road twice in this series, every time booked as a dog. And the Thunder just plus 152, and that money line number for Saturday evening and game number 6. Plenty of plus money if you think we are getting 7 back in Oklahoma City next week.